Well, I just had a conversation with a young man. He was a little discouraged. He said people are always, well, not good, not good, not good. And things happen. People say things, and sometimes things don't go right, and I understand that. But I just ask you to let me tell you a little story. Let me tell you a little story. There was a farmer, and he had an old goat. And he loved that old goat, treated him like family. And one day, the old goat came up missing. And he looked all around, he couldn't find him. And he heard a, and sure enough, there he found the old goat had fallen down in the dry well. Well, he loved the old goat. He couldn't pull him out. He didn't want him to suffer. He went into the house and he grabbed a rifle. He came out and he pointed down the sights and he just couldn't do it. He could not do it. And he said, well, I don't want him to suffer. And what am I going to do? He said, well, I know what I'll do. I'll suffocate him. And so he went into the barn and he got a shovel. And he started digging and digging and throwing that dirt down into the old dry well. Well, after a while, he figured, well, that must be enough. I haven't heard anything. And so he looked down the well, and there was the goat. There was the goat. And he said, what's this thing? And so he grabbed the shovel, and he threw another shovel full of dirt down on the old goat. And what he discovered, every time that he threw dirt at the old goat would shake it off and stamp it down. Don't you know, that old goat was coming up. And this is a word of encouragement for you. Okay? Sometimes people are going to say things. Sometimes people going to unload on you. And people try to drag you down. And don't forget, we have an enemy, the accuser of the brethren. And don't forget that old condemnation. But in Jesus Christ, we have grace and mercy and the great love of God and the peace of God and the joy of the Lord that is your strength. But listen, please consider the old goat. We can at least be as smart as an old goat. When people throw dirt at you, try to drag you down and put you out, right? Just shake it off and stamp it down. And you're going to come up. You're going to come up to the glory of God and in the mighty, mighty name of Jesus. God bless you today. Keep your head up. Stay strong in grace. And remember, the joy of the Lord is your strength.